Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today, we're going to be going over Free Play Thoughts with Zane Part 3. We're going to go over a new format type style video today. We're going to break it down into 3 topics. First topic is going to be storytelling, second topic is going to be self-improvement, and third one is just going to be straight, bold motivation. If you guys do enjoy this type of style content, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Come on now. One other thing is since this is going to be more so a motivational video, every single 2 minutes, I've got a timer set on my phone here. We will be popping up a quote on the screen. I'll be going over it. This video is going to more so consist of a lot of the motivational speakers that I listen to, which normally consist of like David Goggins, Andrew Tate, and some other ones. So we'll see. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I've worked real hard on it, and let's dive right into it. Yo, it's Free Play Zane here. I'm not gonna lie, the first time I recorded that, I completely was so nervous I forgot to hit the timer button on my phone. So I ranted for like 5 minutes and I didn't even press the timer. But there we go, just click the timer. Alright. First part of the video that I'm gonna want to go over today is storytelling. And yeah, let's just dive right into it. So, some of you guys know that I actually just turned 18 here recently in like February. So, it's not like that recent, but here recently I turned 18. And when I turned 18, everyone didn't really know what to give me because I didn't really want anything. I'm pretty humble. I don't really ask for much, and anything that I want, I kind of get. I'm really spoiled in that sense, and I'm grateful for it. But my grandma decided, since it's the big 18, she wanted me to kind of start some sort of business. And I told her, I was like, I don't really know if I'm ready to start a business on my own yet. I'm still trying to chase my passion and my dream, which is, the RLCS and stuff like that. And so I originally didn't want the money at all at first. And then I started thinking, I was like, well, I mean, maybe there is a way that I could use it in a beneficial way. And so I really started thinking about it, and I came up with some ideas, and I came up with a game plan. And my grandma was going to give it to me regardless. She just wanted to give it to me, I guess, even though I didn't want it. And so I got a brand new desk. It's a lot bigger than my old one, so it's a lot more spacious, and I feel a lot more comfortable now. And I'm gonna get some nice new decorations for the desk and stuff. Who knows? Maybe I'll like post something on Instagram, like setup tour, Zane setup tour. Oh, that's the timer going off for the first quote. I can't miss it this time. All right. The key to success is to focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't. Your energy is better spent on improving yourself rather than worrying about internal factors. That's by Andrew Tate. All right, let's go ahead and start that timer up again. But I started thinking, right, with all that money, because it is a decent chunk. I got some physical stuff, but then I started thinking, like, what about some Twitch overlays? What about some YouTube intros and outros and some Mogarts and things like that? And so I'm going to be upgrading the YouTube quality by quite a bit. I'm going to get some people on like Fiverr, and I'm going to really upgrade the YouTube quality. And I'm excited for that, man. I'm really excited for that. And I hope you guys are too, because, bro, the quality is going to be so nice. I'm so excited for it. Anyway, on to the next part. Roughly about 3 days after my birthday, my parents decided that we already kind of had it planned ahead of time that we was going to go to my grandparents for a weekend. And I know you guys are thinking, I mean, what in the world does this even matter, Zane? You're going way off topic here. Bro's just ranting at this point. No. I was already taking a 1-week break from Rocket League because I had been putting in a ridiculous amount of hours. I think I had like 110 or 12 hours in the past 2 weeks. A ridiculous amount, an unhealthy amount. I wasn't even like doing chores. I didn't have my sleep schedule right. I just need to step away from it. And like I wasn't talking with my parents that much at that time. You know, it just wasn't good, man. But anyway, they surprised me for my 18th birthday to go to Las Vegas. And I was stunned, bro, because they said, "Oh, we're gonna go to your grandparents for a week," and then poof, we went to there, and I had no idea. I thought nothing was suspicious. I thought nothing. Oh, second timer. All right, since we're talking about kind of life stories here, I got a quote from Dolly Parton. The way I see it is, if you want the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain. I think that's a real good quote right there. Let's go ahead and press play on that right there. Anyway, they surprised me and we ended up going to Las Vegas, and I had a great time, a blast. I needed that vacation, but the thing I went and seen a bunch of shows, went and seen the Sphere, went to the Stratosphere, went and seen Chin Lin, whole bunch of things while we was there. We did a ton more. It was nice, man. It was great because I love big cities, and we went to like a huge city. It was just a good time, yo. Anyway, issue is I hadn't played Rocket League in 2 weeks when I came back, and so I sucked really, really bad. And that's kind of where I'm gonna dive into this self-improvement section. So I've always kind of went to the gym, you could say, maybe 2 times a week, maybe. And my dad is always trying to convince me to go because he's quite fit. He's lost like 50 pounds. He was really athletic in high school, and so like whenever we get running and stuff, or like it's hot out, gotta go run and stuff.
Get it, 17. You don't know me, son. Get it, 18. You don't know me, son. Get it, 19.
And I lost a decent bit of weight at that time too. I lost like maybe 20 pounds. I changed my diet before we left for Vegas. I was eating literally salads, like only. I was taking the salads and the lettuce and all that, and then I would get some like chicken strips, and I would put them in the microwave and just eat that. So like chicken salad every single night, and I lost a decent bit of weight, and it was kind of funny to see the way that my mood and actions and everything changed, man. I felt like a completely different human. And even my sleep quality felt better because I wasn't eating such bad foods. Quote number 3: denial is the ultimate comfort zone. That's by David Goggins, by the way. I honestly cannot agree with that anymore. So that's kind of what I'm talking about with this self-improvement thing. There's a lot of things in my life that I can improve. My mentality is definitely one of them. I think for a long time, if I look at my notes right here, let's see, yeah, I built up a huge ego, and I think a lot of that was surrounding myself with the wrong people, and just kind of getting in with the wrong friend groups. Like, I talk with a ton of people and have a ton of friends, but they also say like the 5 closest people in your circle, you're the sum of that. And so like, I don't know. I had to cut some people out. I'm grateful for the ones that are still there. But back to the gym, I think your body is only as strong, or no, your mentality is only as strong as your body is, right? And so that's kind of one of the things that Andrew Tate kind of dives in, is like, you should always be training, you should always be on the grind, you should always be doing that, because if you don't know what's wrong in your life, training is the one thing that isn't really going to make it worse. There's always going to be something beneficial coming out of it. You're learning discipline, you're doing this, you're doing that. And so I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule. That's something I've always struggled with. But I talked pretty openly with my dad, and I was like, man, what about we try and do like a 6 months to get a six pack type style thing, right? And he said he's kind of down for it, but like whenever I say like a six pack, I don't mean, oh, just you got some nice abs showing. No, like I want some like muscular things. And that's another thing. Oh, another quote. Restart this timer. Um, you must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain. That's Miyamoto Musashi right there. Uh like some real abs. And the thing about that is if you like Aiden Ross asked Andrew Tate one time, he was like, "Yo, Andrew, how do I get a six pack really fast, man? Like, I want a six pack like right now." And he was kind of talking about it, and it's like, if it was so easy, it wouldn't be so valued. You know what I mean? If it was so easy, everyone would walk around with it, and it wouldn't be as attractive because it's something that is in the norm. But since it's not something that's so in the norm, everyone values it, and it's hard work in order to get it, unless you like take steroids or something like that, which that's kind of lame in my opinion. um but I just want to like earn it, man. Like there there's not really been too much in my life that I've really ever just like went out and earned, man. And having that on your body, that's a part of you as a being, and so that's one of the things that I'm going to be trying to work on. I got to get back more so into meditating there whenever I was taking my break. I don't really feel the need for it because I didn't need that cognitive load reset, in order to get me back into the flow state, in order to get on Rocket League and then get up there to SSL and play Arsenal on Riddles. Come on now. But I mean, other than that, like, I wasn't meditating for a long time. And that just helps with like everything. Even Arsenal dove in on that. Um, and so I'm gonna try and focus on my mentality, my physicality, my health. I've been really prioritizing my health lately. I've been seeing the dentist, I've been seeing the chiropractor. Um, you know, just really taking good care of myself. This isn't like one of the quotes that I have written down, but I have it in my mind, and my timer ends in 5 seconds. So I'll go ahead and pause that and put that timer back up. But Deion Sanders says, if you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you play good, and you play good, then they pay good. And if they pay good, then you just give all glory to God at that point, because like you've been blessed, yo. And so that's some people make fun of me because I'll go and I'll brush my hair out before scrims and before playing matches, and it's like I'm going in there and I'm like affirming to myself, like, bro, you look good, you're gonna play good. Bro, whenever you make it there and prove everyone wrong, they're gonna pay good. You know what I mean? And so it's like, man, you just gotta like go into that mirror, that self accountability, and just tell yourself, even if you suck, even if you suck, say you suck, man. You gotta get better, man. You gotta work on yourself. You gotta admit that. And that's kind of what I was saying, is denial is the ultimate comfort zone. If you don't admit it, it's not gonna get better. You gotta have that brutal self accountability with yourself, man. And so I think we're kind of falling out of that self improvement zone there. But I'm definitely gonna be working on myself a lot more, because I just got an ego. And I think that's genuinely why last season I didn't hit GC2 last season, is because I was playing with people that were worse than me, and I was looking at them and I was like, man, these people suck. And it's like, there's no names, but like I was just playing with a ton of people, just a ton of people that weren't good, like some little diamond friends, some champ friends, all of that. And I was just like, I'm better, bro. And then they'll like glaze my mechanics and stuff, and then it would just be like, I just built up an ego. I couldn't get past or around myself, literally. Um, so I couldn't. Um, that's kind of the next thing that I want to talk about. Um, is that in 25 seconds we got another quote. I'll just go ahead and say this now because I'm going to really dive into this motivational section here. And success is a journey, not a destination. Embrace the process, learn from your failures, and keep moving forward. That's by Andrew Tate. Um, you know, you gotta admit that you done wrong with anything in life, man. That's just not Rocket League. That's literally anywhere. You just gotta admit that you did wrong. Um, get back up, improve not to yourself but everyone else. And I've been trying to be really motivational. I've been trying to be really inspirational because you get back what you give. You know what I mean? I think I believe in karma. I believe in God. So I definitely believe in karma. And what comes around goes around, man. If you keep putting a bunch of bad into the world, you're going to get a bunch of bad back. If you put in a bunch of good, you're going to get a bunch of good back. And that's kind of how I believe it is. And I think most people do, but I don't think they really pay attention to it too much. And so here recently, I've been trying to be extra motivational, especially to the young, man, because they need it the most. And I'm not like all that old, but, I'm getting there. I'm getting kind of old. But like, um, it's funny to me. Let me look at my notes right here. Let's see. Yeah. Talk about how everyone laughs and everyone doubts. Then talk about those that listen. That's what I got written down in my notebook right here. And I think that is so funny because I've been trying to be so motivational, so inspirational, and everyone just laughs, bro. They don't take me serious because, the new season was coming out, and I was like, I didn't reach my goals last season, and I hate that feeling of regret knowing that it could have been something better. And instead of actually putting in the hours and getting to where I want to be, I was slacking off, messing around with friends, not making YouTube videos, not making more YouTube shorts and TikToks and things like that. I was slacking off, man, and sleeping in like 12 hours every day. Like, I'm genuinely being so lazy, yo. And so I don't want anyone else to feel that feeling. And so I had to lock it in and come to terms with myself. But then I also had to come to terms with other people because, like, some real stuff, man. Like, this life changing stuff. I can help some people with this. And so I, to those people that listen to the motivation, because, like, you're not going to get motivation, especially if someone's like indirectly giving it to you. Like, you can go on YouTube and you can look at motivational videos and you can do all that, or little inspirational quotes, kind of like I do. But if you're looking for indirect personal motivation from another human being that's saying, you know what, man, you got this, man, I believe in you, here's a little bit of advice, take it or leave it, I just want to see you shine, man. And to those that laughed at the advice, they're not improving. They're still in the same exact spot that they was. But to every single person that listened to me, they've been hitting new peaks. They've been hitting new heights. Multiple people. Like, we're not just talking about one case scenarios. Like, we're talking about multiple people hitting new peaks in Rocket League, new highs, new everything, man. And I'm not one to take credit for it, but I think it's so funny. It's like, people are so arrogant nowadays. Like, are you gonna learn the piano from the piano teacher, or are you gonna learn it yourself? Are you gonna play the keys and not know what you're doing and be lost and just not know what you're doing, or are you actually gonna learn from the person that's been doing it for years and years and years and years and can play the tunes by ear and all that? Like, people are just so ignorant and arrogant nowadays. It's funny to me. Um, you know, just my best advice to anyone listening, and you're searching for motivation and you're trying to improve yourself, or maybe this video just popped up in your feed, I got no clue what this guy's talking about. Come to terms with yourself, regroup with yourself, man. Get real deep down with yourself and realize where you're putting all your time. There's times where your improvement's gonna be, man. You gotta give it your all if you want to see the results that you want to see, man. You have to be all in on whatever it is that you're trying to get. And it can be, you can set up little milestones, but don't get comfortable, yo. Don't get comfortable. That's the worst thing that you can do. I got comfortable. I got a big ego. I got so inflated. I was like, man, I'm the man. Ain't nobody gonna stop me. And then I realized I suck. Because there's always someone better. And it was in ones. Even against some of my own teammates. I'd 1v1. They destroy me. I'd just even now in 1v1s, like I'd go and play ones right now. If I queued ones, if I streamed and queued ones right now, what's my ones rank right now? Champ 1, bro. I was champ 3, like div 4, not that long ago. Bro, like literally getting an ego and being so arrogant and inflated is the most self-destructive thing that you can do. It is. And you know, if you don't believe that, then take it from me and take it from anyone, man. Anyone that's destroyed their lives miserably, I bet it had something to do with their ego. You know, let me flip through my book here one more time. It's easy to be great because everyone is so weak nowadays. I think that's a real good saying. That is so true. Like, there's only 2% millionaires in the entire world. Like, think about that. That is so easy to be great nowadays because everyone's weak. They'll settle for their minimum wage job flipping patties, man, when they know, or maybe they don't know, that they could be so much more. They could. They have the potential to. Everyone does. Everyone has that little bit of light inside of them. So I'm hoping you can take this video for what it is, man. And if you like this kind of style video, let me know. I'm gonna end on one last quote, and then I'm going to wrap this video up. Let me flip my page here. All right, last quote. This is my Discord custom status right now. Though I have fallen, I will rise, and though I sit in darkness, God will be my light. And that's Micah 7:8. And man, that's so true because I failed and I messed up so many times. So many times. But I will rise, yo. I will rise to that top. Yes, sir. Alright, man. If you did enjoy this kind of content, you can click the video here. And as always, yo, have a good day, and God bless. Peace out, yo.